Hello, mountain gardeners and pepper enthusiasts. If you're going to follow along with me, I thought I'd do a short video about my pepper seeds. Most of them, the ones that have the yellow bands on them, came from Sandia Seeds, and I've been buying peppers from Sandia Seeds for a long time. With the exception of the Numex, which is this one. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. All of them are heirloom varieties. None of them are marked organic. And of course, they all say non-GMO, which again, like I said, doesn't make a darn bit of difference. So don't worry about that classification. I am going to grow poblanos, jalapenos, chimayos, hatch, Anaheims, and the Numex chilies. Last year, I also threw in a few big gems, and they just didn't produce. The peppers were huge, but there just wasn't a lot of them on the plants. So I'm going to take those out this year. I'm also going to be splitting my peppers up a little bit more, and a lot of times I will double up with 2 jalapenos in one container. And my containers that I grow in are the nursery deep 5-gallon containers. So they're deeper versus wider. And that is just because peppers like to have deep set roots. And since I don't typically grow them in my beds, I do them in the containers. Those are the ones that I use. Just a little bit about peppers in general. The hotter they are, typically the longer they take to germinate. So something like a Carolina Reaper or a ghost pepper, scorpion peppers and stuff like that, those can take up to 30 days to germinate. So if you're going to grow those, one, they're very proud of their seeds, so they're usually a little more expensive. And I just want to remind you, on those ones, I would wear gloves, the little latex gloves, when handling the peppers, because if you get that oil from the seed and then touch your eye or even your face or mouth, you are going to get a burning sensation. So for my peppers, I don't have to wear gloves. None of these are hot enough that it has ever bothered me. I just wash my hands really good before I start planting and after I get done. The one thing I wanted to mention, last year I grew chimayos from Sandia Seed. This year I am growing some heirloom chimayos from a place called, and I hope I pronounce this right, El Potrero, Potrero Trading Post. And they are one of the oldest establishments in New Mexico that grow chimayo peppers. They say it's in the soil. They have the best tasting chimayo peppers. I actually got some dried peppers from them when I got the seeds. I don't know if they have seeds. I will put a link to the website, but you do have to call and ask. I think my seeds, this little pack here, which has quite a few seeds in it, was $4.95. And they don't have discount codes. It's just a little tiny family-owned company. They may have seeds this year. Again, I bought those seeds after planting season last year, after the time I should have had my peppers already planted and well started. So I'm going to give those a try this year versus the Sandia seeds. I have both Baker Creek. I don't have very many Anaheims left in here, so I'll probably start some of the Baker Creeks too. But again, these were bought last year. I didn't buy any new peppers this year. I'm going to use those up. As we go along, this video will be marked pepper video or video pepper 1, or I don't know, something like that. And then when we start actually planting the pepper seeds, it'll be video 2 and so on and so forth as we follow up. Most of my seeds this year I am going to germinate in paper towel. I will probably give since I have a lot of chimayos, I'll probably give both of them a try. All of these say, those that are marked, that they're 7 to 14 days for germination. I know last year when I started in paper towel, it took more like the 7 versus the 14. And in the paper towel last year, I believe I got 100% germination versus my cells. And I planted 2 seeds in each cell. Not all the seeds germinated. So we're just going to do a little test as we go along this year because there's no rules to this. So keep following along and ask any questions. Either you can ask them here, or if you're on one of the Facebook pages I posted on, you can ask me there. You can send me a private message, anything like that. Happy gardening.